Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel, Earth Angel Tarot. And in today's Isis Unveiled, we will be taking a look at angel answer messages, okay? And these are going to be angel answer messages to any situation that you may be going through at this time where you need some clarity or you need an answer to, all right? And so these are the three images that wanted to come out for this reading. So go ahead, take a look and see which one of these images calls out to you the most. And as usual, I will put the image up for a couple more seconds. This way you can see which one you are truly resonating with, and whichever one that is, that will be the pile that will have messages in it for you, okay? So happy picking. Hello to those of you who chose pile number one. So this is your image. All right, and the message is Lady of the Stars. Okay, and the message is Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. She brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. She asks you to pay attention now because something significant is taking place at a spiritual level for you at this time. All right, Lady of the Stars. Okay, so what I'm getting with this card, pile number one, is that you are being asked to raise your vibration. So whatever situation that it is that you currently are going through and you are seeking an answer to that situation, that problem, that question, you are being asked to raise your vibration, and this will grant you access to the answer. Okay, it's what I'm getting. And what they mean by raising your vibration is to let all things that are pulling you down fall to the wayside. Okay, so whether that is dramas, whether those are traumas, whether those are other people's problems, you're being asked to shed yourself of that load. Okay, release those things so that you can allow for your vibration to be elevated higher. Okay, and once that happens, pile number one, this is when you will truly receive the answers that you are seeking at this time in regards to whatever the situation is. Okay, so this is the message that is coming through with the Lady of the Stars card. But now we'll go ahead and take a look at what your angel answer is to whatever you may be experiencing or going through at this time. All right. And the angel answer for you guys is no. All right. So for whatever this is that some of you may have been questioning something, pondering about something, wondering about something, whether or not you should do it, whether or not you should proceed, whether or not you should go forward, the answer coming through from your spirit team, from the angels, is no. Okay. And for whoever this resonates with, you will know what this situation is. Okay, but let's look a little bit further and see what oracle messages you guys have. And you guys have Temple of the Soul. All right, and it says you are on your karmic path so you can unravel the mystery of your karmic debt. Yes, so this is about you. Pile number one is what's coming through right now. Everything is supposed to be about you. And this is why in the Lady of the Stars cards, it's asking you to raise your vibration. Okay, it's asking you to raise your vibration so that you can see the things that needs to be cut loose. All right, so that you can see those things that deserves the answer no. Okay, so whatever that is that you guys, I'm getting some of you are stuck between a rock and a hard place with a decision or choice that has to be made. Okay, and I'm also getting that something is being asked of you that you don't feel comfortable about, right? But you haven't quite worked up the courage to be able to say no to this situation. Okay. And this could be in different areas of you guys' life. Okay. Whether this is at work, whether this is in a personal relationship, a friendship, like something I'm getting is being asked of you and you're not quite there yet with working up the nerve to say no. All right. Temple of the soul. So this is going to whatever this is going to pull. I'm getting pull away from where you're supposed to be focusing your attention. All right. Right now, you are here to fix some karmic debts. Okay. And whatever situation this is could be pulling you away from being able to see what those karmic debts are that needs to be addressed. All right. And I actually did a what is your karmic debt video a while ago. I'll try to remember to post it in post a link here in this video because you may want to take a look at that video to see what it is that you're supposed to be addressing at this time, and it also give you clarity on what it is that you're supposed to be saying no to at this time. All right. And you guys have exploration. Okay, and it says right now you need to search and explore. It's okay to wander until you find home. All right. Yes. Again, I'm getting this is about self. This exploration phase is about self. This is really a time for you to tune in. Pal number one. And whatever this is that you have to say no to is that has been put in on your path or in the way as a distraction. All right. And so this is why it's going to be important for you to turn whatever this is down because it's not going to allow you to raise your vibration or your frequency to where it needs to be in order for you to discover what your true soul path is. Okay, it's just going to be there as a distraction and it's not going to give you that opportunity to go through the exploration phase of what it is that you're meant to be discovering at this time about yourself, about your karmic patterns, about your karmic debt, about how to raise yourself to a higher vibration. Okay, I'm getting it's just going to leave you stuck. Okay, it's going to feel right at the beginning. Okay, is what I'm getting. It's going to feel right at the beginning, but it's not going to be fulfilling in the end. All right, and so this is why it's going to be important for you to I'm getting cut the strings right now. All right, cut it at the very beginning so that it's not allowed to progress or move any further. All right, and then you guys have Sanfilon turquoise. All right. And it says forgiveness, seeking freedom, and healing. All right. So, yeah. So, this is, and there's a bunch of little like messages throughout this card. Some of them says questions, lack, betrayal, peace, chaos, healing, greed. All right. And so I feel like, and especially with how they're circulating around him, I feel like some of you guys may be in a whirlwind of your emotions, and this is why you don't have the clarity that you need. There's so much going on in your mind. I feel like emotionally, and it could stem from just a bunch of different life situations or circumstances that you went through. But whatever it is, this whirlwind is not granting you the clarity that you need because there's so much like circling through your head at this time. And so this is why you may not be in a place of understanding whatever it is that's being presented to you at this time. It's really, I'm getting like the wolf in sheep's clothing, right? It looks like appealing, it looks like it may be promising, it looks like it may bring you some type of enjoyment overall, but in the end it's not. It's just what it is appearing to be to me, like a wolf in sheep's disguising. And this a sheep, a wolf, can't even get it out, a wolf in sheep's disguise, right? um and so essentially, what looks like from now tempting and promising and that it may lead somewhere is actually going to be something that's going to take you further off your path, take you further off track. Okay, it's going to be put there as a distraction. All right. And so I'm also getting that part of you raising your high vibration so that you can be able to pinpoint exactly what this is for you and how it is put in place to kind of mislead or misguide you. It's going to be for you to go through those whirlwind of emotions that's keep giving you a clouded view or that's clouding your judgment. All right, because as you can even see on this card, there is like this cloud that's surrounding him, right? But in his head space, it's like he's broke through the cloudiness. And this is what you're being called to do: break through that cloudiness of things that's altering your better judgment. Okay, that's affecting your better judgment in a situation. All right, so this is addressing and tackling those things such as past pain, past chaos that you may have had in your life, past betrayals that you may have had in your life. Just really acknowledging those things so that you can come to an emotional standpoint of having the peace and clarity that you seek. Okay, so even though you may not see that now, this is why in this reading, the angel answers, your angels are coming through for you to tell you what the answer is to this situation. All right, but they want you to be able to be in a place to be able to see these things on your own, okay, when those situations present themselves. And in order for you to do that, you're being called to clear your emotional baggage. All right, like I was saying earlier, with the high vibration, part of you reaching that higher vibration is going to be let things, fall off. Okay, and part of what needs to fall off for you guys, as I was saying earlier, there's some baggage. That baggage is emotional baggage. All right, in order for you to really reach the soul's purpose, in order for you to really reach the soul's desires. Okay, and then you guys have law of attraction. All right. And it says action, thought, feeling, diligence. Yes. And this is, I love this because when you allow your vibration to be raised, when you allow your frequency to be raised, this is when the law of attraction works at its best for you, right? Because now you're pulling in more of positive situations, you're pulling in more of positive scenarios, you're pulling in situations where instead of having to say no to them, you'll be able to say yes, right? So right now, your energy, what I'm getting right now is that with your energy and how the law of attraction works, with how your energy and how your vibration is right now, it's not attracting in the right things. And this is why your angels want to make you aware that whatever it is that's enticing you right now or tempting you, and you don't know quite where you stand with what you're supposed to do with it, this is why they're coming through telling you no. Okay, because you're not in a clear mental space or emotional space to be able to see that answer on your own quite yet. All right, the law of attraction, your energy is not pulling in the right situations quite yet, is what they're saying. So once you're at a point where you can release that emotional baggage, all right, that you may be holding on to, and you are able to raise your vibrancy and you're able to raise your frequency, this is when you're going to begin to realize how, number one, that how the law of attraction really works, right? Because you will start to see that you can manifest all of these positive situations and scenarios as opposed to negative ones, right? Exploration. This is a time for you to explore self. They're saying pal number one. So this is a time for you to explore self, because I feel like this pal is going through a deep soul awakening. All right. You are being called to acknowledge your spiritual gifts, all right, and the capacity of you being able to use them, all right, but be weary and mindful of the distractions that's put in your path along the way to deter you from doing just that. Okay, so what is it that you're supposed to say no to that you've been on the fence about? All right, it could be a job opportunity, okay, something that looks like it could be promising and it's really not. It could be getting a home, a property, somewhere that you think that you're going to move into and it's going to be good and it's actually not. So it could be different scenarios. You, like I say, you'll know, whoever this is resonating with, you'll know what these situations are. All right. And you'll know exactly what, when you, it's like you'll feel it from this reading, right? Your intuition will let you know, wow, this is the answer to the question that I've been pondering about. All right. So that now you have to focus on creating the right energy space. Pile number one, so you can bring and pull in the right things. Because they're saying right now, what you think is the right thing, it is not. Okay. And then you guys have go with love. All right. And what before I even read the message, what I just got from this is go with love instead of desperation. All right. So some of you may like really be in situations where you're so tempted to say yes to the situation instead of no because it's out of desperation, right? You feel like you really need this thing to happen and your spirit teams are saying no, there's something better. Don't settle. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. All right. But the message says, remember that love is the greatest force in the universe. Let love guide your actions, decisions, and interactions with others. Spread kindness wherever you go. Yes, so I'm also getting with this. You choose from your heart and not your head. All right, your head is this in your head, is where the ego lies, and it can put you in a place of feel like you're choosing from um, a necessity, a need, a strong desire, a strong want. Okay. And that's like really coming from a place of feeling desperate for whatever this is. And when you go with your heart, okay, when you go with making a choice from your heart, pile number one, you'll realize that that decision that you would have to make will feel so much lighter. Okay, it will feel so much lighter and less like a burden of having to make a choice. So if you're feeling a burden to have to make this choice or give this answer, then that should be a signifier that that this is not the right situation for you. All right, so they want you to go and make choices from a place within. All right, and how you're going to be able to do that is to clear your emotional space. Okay, clear your mental space and attract attack those things that are emotional burdens. Okay, let them fall to the wayside, let them fall out. Okay, you have to acknowledge it so that you can raise your vibration and bring in the right law of attraction. Okay, so now let's see what messages we have from the tarot. Thank you, beautiful beloved mother goddess Isis. Can you please provide pile number one with additional messages in regards to this situation? All right. Yeah, so you're on a soul awakening path, pile number one. And I feel like you guys know that, and that you feel that you're like on the brink of something and you might not have been able to fully put your finger on it or pinpoint it. So this is why there are going to be distractions that is going to come up to try to keep you from that soul awakening. All right. So whatever situation this is that has that has your attention at this time, and you have to really come through with the answer. Your angels want to make you aware that this is not for you at this time. All right. And you have the Empress that has come up here. And the Empress is all about, being on a new creative endeavor, being able to shine from an area of, you know, number one, you following your heart, right? Um, and you kind of going with the flow in your creative abilities, right? And so this is your angel saying that you are the Empress. Okay, you are the Empress in this situation. Whatever the situation is for you, is just being a distraction from you being able to step into your own power. Okay, and then you have the Knight of Fire, which is the Knight of Wands. And this is what your spirit team wants you to do. They want you to move full-fledged forward. All right, go on your own endeavor and not feel like whatever situation this is going to be what uplifts you. All right, they want you to be passionate and confident about you being able to step in your own power. All right, be focused on what it is that you want to do and not settle. And this is what I was getting earlier. Don't make choices out of desperation. All right, they want you to pull in the reins and really get focused and raise your vibration, create the right aura around yourself so that you can move forward and let the law of attraction move forward towards you as well. So having that magnetic pull of pulling in the right things, pulling in the right situations, the right scenarios, okay? So that you don't have to feel as if you are settling, all right? Settling for whatever this is that you're being asked to say no to, all right? Page of air, which is also the page of swords, all right? Being able to use your own judgment, all right? Being able to use your own judgment, all right? And right now you may be in a place where you're quite not able to do that. You, like I said, with this what is it, Sandophone Torcus, like there's a bunch of things whirling around him, a bunch of different um areas of, concern that are distractions. Okay, keep having your head like in the clouds, all right? And so with the page of air coming up, the page of air is you having a new sharp laser sharp focus on the situations around you, looking at them from different perspectives, okay? Challenging yourself, okay? Challenging yourself to do better, to be better, all right? Looking at life through a different lens, all right? And just really, and then even on this page of air, there's the message of review all documents very carefully, right? So this is what, with this thing that you're supposed to say no to, this is your angel saying look at this situation very carefully, right? And this is what the page of air does, okay? He's going to look at everything precisely, all right? He's going to look at the pros and the cons. He's not going to just like rush through it like a page of wands would, right? Because he's so enthusiastic and he's so excited to get started. The page of air is going, or the page of swords is going to really take a look, okay? Really take a look at what is going on, right? And this is what your angels want you to do. They want you to take a look at really what is going on with this situation or this scenario, all right? But they're saying what you really want is right around the corner. What you really want is right around the corner, okay? Law of attraction. You just have to do your due diligence and weeding out those things that, are kind of keeping, like I say, keeping your head in the clouds, or not allowing you to use better judgment, all right? One more message, please. All right. And then we have the world that has come out. All right. So you have the world. So the world is a wrap up. Okay. It's a wrap up of things coming to an end. And I feel like what this is saying is that there's a new chapter ending for you guys. All right. Not new chapter ending. There is a chapter that's ending for you guys. Okay. That's going to allow space for something new. Okay. To allow that new chapter to be open for you. All right. And so I love that it comes up at the end, because it's just saying once you do your due diligence, pal, number one, you are going to be in a place where, number one, you'll be able to see through the BS. All right, is what I'm getting. You'll be able to see through the BS, and you'll be able to realign yourself to be in a better place, to make better judgments and make better choices, all by raising your vibration. All right. And then once raising that vibration, energetically and magnetically pulling in those things that are right for you. Because whatever this is, whatever this situation is for you guys, whoever is resonating with, your spirit team is saying that this is not the right one for you. But you have the ability to pull in the right one when you fix and attune your frequency, when you fix and attune your vibration. All right, because you have so much with this Empress card coming up here. You have so much creative ability. You have so much potential to get the right one. So they don't want you to settle, all right, or make choices out of desperation. Okay. And so lastly, I have a angelic activation card for you. And this is the message from this card is going to be meant for you to be able to attune to and resonate with the messages that has come from this reading, and to also give yourself a light activation so that not only are you resonating with these messages and pulling them through as needed at this time, but you're able to do that going forward, okay, through this activation. And so this is who you all have here. All right, and this is Raguel. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. And it says, detach yourself from drama. Yes, this is what I said at the very beginning of this reading. The shedding, whatever drama, whatever trauma that you have the attachment to, right? Even with this Sandophone Torcus card, all the different things that's circling him right now. Just really getting rid of that stuff so that you can raise your vibration. And it says, you are being encouraged to take the highest road possible now. Angels are reminding you that you were born to guide and heal, and this won't be possible if you allow your judgment to be clouded by the energies of ego. Oh my gosh, guys, this is exactly what I've been saying through. I love when like there's like perfect alignment in the messages, right? But yeah, this is what I was saying. Your judgment is being clouded at this time, right? And so, and by the ego, because the ego is there to be that distraction, right? And this is when you have to really cut through the cord, all right? And it says, remember that whenever there is a dramatic event unfolding, you have a choice whether to engage with it or not. Yes, and this is why the answer is no. No, you're not going to engage in this. Okay, you have a choice at this time, pal number one, and only you will know what that situation is. But you have a choice, and the answer is no. All right, and the activation is, thank you, Raguel, for helping me discern the truth without being attached to drama. Yes. So your angels have definitely come through to help you discern the truthfulness of this situation by providing you with the answer that you need because you didn't fully have the clarity of it on your own. All right. But they want you to raise your vibration, get centered, and get focused so that you can be able to have this type of discernment on your own in the future. Okay. But of course, with their assistance and their help. All right. So, pal number one, this is all that I have for you. Really hope you enjoyed. If so, please be sure to leave comments, hit the like button, and of course, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, my lovelies, take care and bye bye. Hello to those of you who chose pal number two. So, this is your image. All right. And the message is Divine Sunchild. All right. And it says, blessings of the sun flow to you now. It is time to allow your life to flourish without limits, to let your light burn bright and without veil. Just like the midsummer sun burning without contest in the Egyptian desert, it is your time to shine bright. All right. And so you guys have divine sunchild, and the message is pretty straight to the point. Pal number two. All right. It is your time to shine. What area of your life are you holding back in? All right. It's what I'm getting with this message. What area of your life are you not allowing yourself to shine? All right. And your angels want you to um, take recognition of what area that is so that you can attune yourself to the right vibration and the right frequency so that you can allow your light to shine in whatever area this is for you. Okay. But that's the message that's come through. Let's see what angel answer we have in regards to whatever situation you guys may be going through at this time. All right. And you guys have a year from now. All right, a year from now. So whatever you guys are trying to or have been manifesting, okay, whether that is a new job opportunity, a new home, a new relationship, a new version of self even. Okay, your angels are saying that a year from now you will see the results. All right, so keep this reading in mind. It's currently at this time that I'm doing this reading, February of 2025. So around February 2026, you guys are going to see results from whatever it is that you're putting efforts towards. Okay, and if you haven't started putting the efforts forward yet, and the changes that you all want are just thoughts, this is the time your angels are saying to start planning. Okay, start planning for the change that you want. All right. And part of you being able to execute or manifest this power number two is going to be for you to allow your light to shine. All right. You can no longer stay in the shadows if you want to see the results that you want to see. You guys are going to have to put your best foot forward, is what they're saying. Okay, so I'm getting the energy of someone who kind of, is expecting something to fall into their laps, or they just think that a lot of effort isn't needed for this change that they want. And your spirit team are saying, yes, you have to put forth the effort. Yes, you have to begin to stand in your power in order to execute whatever it is that you want, guys. And it is, once you do that, you can expect things to come to fruition a year from now. All right. But let's see if we can take a look at what this is. And you guys have courage. Yes, I love this showing up. Leo with courage. Boost your courage so you can put yourself out there in a bigger way. Yes, this is so fitting, guys, because you are being asked with this divine sun child, to allow your light to shine. Okay, to stop limiting yourself, stop limiting your beliefs, stop doubting your abilities. All right, let your light burn bright without the veil. Okay, so this is you revealing to yourself the not just you revealing, but your spirit team as well revealing to yourself your truest abilities. All right. And so, whatever this is that you guys are wanting to embark on, all right, it's going to take courage. All right. It's going to take for you to put yourself out there, to put yourself in the spotlight, even is what I'm getting. All right. So, no more working from the background. All right. Some of you may know you have an expertise in something, but instead of, working at the forefront, you prefer to be behind the scenes. And your spirit team is saying that in order for this to evolve even further, you're going to have to take yourself from behind the scenes, power number two, and you're going to have to put yourself in that forefront. Allow yourself to receive the recognition that's reserved, allow yourself to receive the spotlight that is deserved in order for you to see full potential, and full growth from whatever this is for you. All right. And you guys have Aquarius with rebellion. All right. And it says, think outside of the box and stretch the boundaries of what could be. Yes, power number two, you guys are really being called to the forefront. Okay, for something. Okay, and so whoever this is resonating with, you will know what it is that you've kind of been like, hiding away from, or kind of just like not really put in your full effort towards, but you know that you are more than capable and more than able of doing so. You just choose not to. All right, so you guys that this is resonating with, you will know in what area of your life you can step it up a notch. All right. And I feel like you have this itch to do it, but there's something that's holding you back. All right. And so this is why courage and rebellion is coming up, because they want you to have the courage to rebel against that part of yourself that's keeping you held back, right? That part of you that's telling you no, which is usually the ego, right? Usually the ego normally is the one that, gets to us and talks us out of things more so than other people. It's our own selves, right? And so this is why you are being called to gain the courage to rebel against that part of yourself that's telling you, no, it's not possible. No, it's not going to work. Whatever the case may be, attack, attack that part of yourself that's telling you um, those things, okay? Because that's what's going to limit you and that's what's going to hold you back. All right. And I'm picking up like social media. All right, for someone, I'm picking up something social media related. All right, so you may be talking yourself out of something because you just don't feel that you have what it takes. All right, and I'm getting also that you're comparing yourself to others, right? You're comparing yourself to maybe others who's already successful in this area, right? And you kind of tell yourself you don't see how you could ever get to that point. Your angels are saying you have to start somewhere. And when you start somewhere, which is now, I'm getting the time is now, a year from now, you are going to see the results of that in such a positive way. And you're almost not going to be able to believe like where you are then versus where you came from, which is now, right? So they want you to go ahead and work up the nerve, okay, to do it. All right. They're saying like Nike, just do it, right? Just do it. Whatever this is, pound number two, just do it, is what they're saying. All right. And then you guys have Uriel Red, number 11 here. All right. And it says emotions, healing, devotion, integrated. Yeah. So what I'm getting with this is that whatever this is, power number two, it's going to be very fulfilling to the soul. Right. I just feel just like the card says, I feel like this healing energy over you because you're going to feel that type of healing energy because whatever this is going to be so fulfilling for you, right? So your soul has these desires to do these things, but of course the ego always strikes through and put those limitations and those limited beliefs on us that holds us back. So when once you move that to the side and you allow yourself to step in a more courageous rebellion type energy and you say, you know what, forget it, I'm going for it. Like what's the worst that could happen? You're going to feel healed in a sense because it's like you're answering your soul's call. Okay. So whatever this is for who, any of you, whatever the situation is, once you put forth the effort or once you put your foot forward towards whatever this is for you, you're going to feel almost like a sense of relief because you're going to be like, okay, I'm finally started. Or if you don't feel that consciously, at least your soul is going to feel, okay, he or she is finally starting. Okay, they're finally doing what it is that the soul is desiring. All right, and not no longer being letting the mind or the ego convince them otherwise. Okay, so I feel like it's going to bring you a very emotional, peaceful place. All right. And whatever this is for you all, like I say, if you hear this message and it clicks for you and you know what that it is, okay, what that thing is, and you say, you know what, this was my sign, this was my confirmation to go ahead and get started with it. In a year from now, power number two, you are going to receive positive results from this. All right. And then you guys have a blessings in disguise. Yes, I love like the surprise element of this, right? And it says trust, revelation, significance, and surprise, right? And it's like I love this, right? Because if you think about this card here, right, she has this balloon, right? And before the balloon was, popped or whatnot, it would have been just a balloon as is, right? And so for her, once this balloon popped and she's seen all of the beautiful things that it held inside of it, it was like an element of surprise for her, right? Because at first, for her, it was just like this is just a balloon, right? But then she pops it, and it's all of these beautiful like surprises that's coming out, and it's takes her off guard, right? Because she's just like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. And so this is what your situation is, pal number two. All right, whatever this is for you um at face value, right? It appears to be just what it is right now. But the more you put it into motion and the more you get it going and the more you begin to go from point A to point B to point C, etc., you're going to be surprised at the surprises that it presents to you in the end. Okay, once it really pops, right? Once this idea or this thing really pops and it lets out all of these different surprise elements to it, it's going to be a surprising factor for you as well, right? And it's a blessing in disguise. Okay, and it says, like I say, trust, revelation, significant surprise. So this is you not knowing now where all of this is going to lead, but being surprised in the end once you find out where it actually does lead. All right. And then there's a feather here at the bottom, right? So this is the spirit team being surrounding you, right? Surrounding you, letting you know that they have your bag, letting you know that they knew that this was where this was going to go, even though you didn't, right? So they were that supportive nudge there when your ego was trying to tell you otherwise. They were the ones there telling you to go for it. All right. And so this is exactly what they're doing in this reading, telling you to go for it. And a year from now, you will see the results of that. Okay. And then you guys have balance. All right. And it says finding true balance is about embracing both your light and shadows, your strengths and weaknesses, harmonize work and play, rest and action. All right. So finding balance in this all. Right. And this is what I was saying earlier. I feel like whatever this is going to give you emotional fulfillment. All right. So that's part of the balance that you need, right? Is to bring in emotional healing and fulfillment for yourself. Okay. And you might not know it just yet, whatever the situation is for you all. You might not know that it can bring you that, but it can. All right. And it's also going to bring a balance for you being able to connect with your inner child. Is what I'm getting. All right. So this might be whatever this is for you guys. This might be something that is attached to the inner child, something that you've always craved on an inner child level, maybe subconsciously, and you just never acted on it, right? So this is going to be the connection between the two. All right. Bringing you healing. So I'm getting healing in the past, present, and future is what's coming through. All right. This, whatever this thing is, it's going to bring you healing from both the past, present, and the future. All right. And so this is why it's going to be important for you to um, pull in. I'm getting pull in the reins to this. All right. Like put now it's time to really ground yourself. I'm getting put your stamp of approval on getting this done. All right, moving forward. Okay, pushing yourself forward, gaining the courage to rebel not only against yourself, okay, not only against yourself, if you are, the person who's in your own way, but also against others, okay, who may try to get in the way of whatever this is for you. All right, think outside the box is what they're saying. It's time to think outside the box. With this endeavor, pile number 2. All right. So then now let's take a look at what tarot messages wants to come through. Thank you, beautiful, beloved Mother Goddess Isis. Can you please provide messages for pile number 2 in regards to what else they need to know in regards to this situation? Yes, it is your time to shine. Okay. It is time to shine. Pile number 2. Right. And like I say, I was picking up really social media, some type of attention with social media for some of you guys. All right. And you guys have 7 of cups. Okay. Or 7 of water. All right. Um, and this is just making the choice, right? Making the choice to move forward. Okay. As the card says, stop procrastinating or overanalyzing. All right. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. All right. So this is what you need to do. Power number 2, make the choice to move forward. All right, stop procrastinating. Stop putting it off. Stop overanalyzing. Stop comparing yourself. Is what I'm getting. Stop comparing yourself to others. All right, because your angels are saying you are meant to do it your way anyway. So there's no need for comparison. All right, whatever this is meant to be done in your way. All right. Queen of Air, Queen of Swords. Yes, making an executive decision to move forward. All right, bringing those ideas to the forefront, bringing those plans to the forefront. And remember how I was saying earlier how some of you, may just have been sitting like in the background and not really at the forefront. This is now time for you to execute on the plan. Okay, making a choice. Okay, and executing a plan. All right, just really focusing on what it is that you want out of life. All right, focusing on what that want is, and giving yourself the courage to move forward with it. All right, um, releasing any fears. All right, any fears or doubts that's attached to this plan of yours, pal number 2. This is what's going to be important. All right, is to release those fears, and they're saying to just go for it, just do it, just like Nike, they say just do it. All right, so they really want this to be a strong nudge for you in this reading, power number 2, to just do it. Okay, you all know, whoever this is resonating with, you all know what this is. All right, and they're saying if you start now, okay, a year from now you are going to see positive results. They're not just saying results, they're saying a year from now you're going to see positive results. All right, so whatever this is, a business, starting searching for a new home, looking for employment opportunities, whether you're working for someone or you're starting a business off the ground, whatever this is, whether you're jumping on a social media platform because you have some creative content to share, right? Whatever this is, when you start now, a year from now, you will see those results. Okay, you will see positive results. All right, but you have to step out of the shadows, step from behind the curtains. Okay, step from behind the curtains, doing the work in the background, and now they're saying it's time for you to be at the center of the stage. So they don't just want you out there, pound number 2. They want you at the center of the stage. Is what I'm getting. All right. So then let's see. You have 3 more that came out. Yes, 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 yes. You guys have the Chariot. Look at that. Moving forward. Yes, guys. And the Chariot is positive, moving forward in energy, right? And look at this. Rewards that come from hard work is what it says on here. All right. Rewards that come from hard work. So this is you guys putting your best foot forward, in a year from now seeing those rewards. All right. Successfully balancing many priorities at once. Remember, I said this is all going to be a fulfilling attachment for you all from the past, present, and the future. It's going to be fulfilling on so many different levels. And you guys even have, it even says public recognition on here. So for those of you who this may be social media related, you will get like the recognition and attention that you are seeking in a positive way, right? And then you guys also have the High Priestess. All right. And we all know the High Priestess is trusting that intuition, turn it inward, asking your angels, asking your spirit team, asking your guides for that missing piece to the puzzle, right? Like, okay, I'm starting this. Beautiful, beloved spirit team, how if you need answers on how to start it, where to start it, or just steps moving forward, really getting into that meditative state and that meditative energy to let those answers flow through and come to you. All right. And then lastly, oh my gosh, guys, look at this. You have the 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Earth. And I love, love, love this card coming up for you guys, because this is you guys really putting in the work to your whatever talent you have, right? Actually making the choice. So we start off with the 7 of water, or 7 of cups at the beginning with the tarot. So you had to make a choice. And then we end with the 8 of earth, or the 8 of pentacles. And you guys started with the choice, and you made the choice to go ahead and pursue whatever this is, right? And really putting your creative touch and your creative talents to work, right? So learning all you can about a subject or career, going back to school, taking a seminar, finding a mentor, attention to detail, skill work that you love. So this is you going forward. Pile number two. This is you going forward. And I love it with the chariot in the middle, right? So this is you. I feel like this is like balance, right? I feel like this is the balance, right? Because on one side you had the executive, you were put in a place to make that executive choice to move forward, right? With this Queen of Swords, like getting down to business and just saying, you know what, now it's time to execute, right? You had the choice. You were put in the playing field to do that, right? And then you do that, and you have the chariot right here in the middle, ushering you towards that thing that you chose to do, right? And it's with the high priestess here, it's like you've made your human choice, and now let the high priestess and let the angelic energies and the ancestral energies come in to help you with this. All right, call it, and you made the first step. Now let them help carry you along the way. All right. So this is very, very like very go do it type energy. Pile number two. And like I say, for those who, this resonates with, you know what it is. You know that it's time for you to move forward with this project, with this idea, with this business plan. You know that it's time for you to move forward because it may have been pulling on you or nudging at you for a long time. And your spirit team are saying, your angels are saying, now is the time. Start now. Okay, and then a year from now you will see the results from whatever this is. Okay, and so lastly, I have an angelic activation card, and this is just going to be an angelic activation message so that you can tune in and resonate with the messages that has come from this reading. Okay, and also to be able to give you that light activation message to uh, allow yourself that light activation, not just in this moment now, but also going forward. Okay, so you can be able to let the light in, pull the light in to receive future messages as well. All right, and so then this is the image that you all have here. All right, and the message is Earth Guardian. All right. So some of you may have a Earth Guardian with you. Okay. So if you don't have one with you now, whatever endeavor this is for you, once you begin down this path and this road, that's when they may present themselves. Because keep in mind that we all have angels, we all have a spirit team, but not all of them are with us all the time. Some they come and they go, or they come when needed. All right. So there may be an Earth Guardian that comes in right at the point of you deciding to execute this plan. All right. There may be an earth guardian that's going to come in, high priestess, that's going to help move things along. All right. And it says learning in the happening. And it says, you may be telling yourself that everything happens for a reason, but this might not be helping you heal from the pain a particular situation has caused you. It's important to know that there isn't a divine plan to teach you a lesson. It's more that life experiences unfold based on your decisions in order for you to learn from every moment. Today, you are being encouraged to find the reason behind what's happening now, and the reason is you. All right. And it says activation. I am open to expanding my knowledge and learning. Yes. Be open to expand your knowledge and learning. The Eight of Pentacles. All right. Learning all you can about a subject or career. Expanding yourself so that you can step into your light. How number two. All right, because you are meant to shine, you are meant to stand out. All right, and once you take the necessary steps, pile number two, a year from now you will see the fruits of your labor. All right, so that is all I have for you, my lovely pal number two. Really hope you enjoy. If so, please be sure to hit the like button, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. And until next time, my lovelies, take care and bye bye. Hello to those of you who chose pile number 3. So this is your image. All right. And the message is High Priestess. All right. And it says, a mystery is to be unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. All right. And what I just got from this pile number 3 is that the answer is in this reading. And of course, this is an angel answers reading, right? So they're just confirming that the answer to whatever situation you may have questions around or about, you are about to get the answer in this reading. All right. And with that, I'm going to go straight or jump straight into what your angel answer is. All right. So, you guys have in the near future. All right. In the near future. All right. So something is going to be unveiled to you because even as the card states, the High Priestess card, a mystery is to be unveiled. All right. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. And so your angel answer is that in the near future, you will get more insight and clarity to whatever this situation is. And I'm getting in the near future. Pile number 3, they're saying that it's right around the corner. So you're on to the brink of something. Okay, you're on to the brink of some type of revelation in regards to a matter. All right, but let's take a look at your oracle messages and see what else we have. Okay, and you guys have dragonfly spirit. And it says shift your way of thinking and tackle the issue from a different angle. All right, so something that's going on right now for you all, power number 3, you're being called to look at it from a different angle or different perspective. All right, and this is when you're going to gain more insight and clarity around this situation. All right, so right now they're saying that you're limiting your beliefs. All right, your beliefs are being limited. Your thought patterns are being limited. I'm getting think outside the box. All right, don't take things for face value. All right, don't take things as they are for face value. So you're being called, power number 3, to pull yourself away from limited beliefs as well as limited thinking patterns. All right. And then you guys also have delicate rose. And it says, be willing to honestly say what you feel, no matter how terrifying it may be. Um, what I'm getting with this is that something needs to be addressed. Some type of truth needs to be spoken. All right, this is what's coming through for you guys. Some type of truth needs to be spoken. Okay, and I'm getting that it's you acknowledging a situation for what it is. All right, you facing the truth, not even if it's a truth that has to be spoken, which I feel like it is. It's also a matter of you um facing it. So not just speaking it, but also coming to the realization of what this matter is. All right. So that the veil can be lifted, so that the veil can be lifted and things be more revealed to you. Okay. Um, I can't say exactly what this situation is, but you all may know. But whatever it is, there's not enough clarity around it for you. And so you're being asked to change the way you look at this situation. Okay, change the way you look at this situation. You're being asked to take a different approach. All right, so if something's not working right now for you, power number 3, you're being asked to take a different approach. And it's like you're not quite seeing it because you're standing in the wrong angle. So they want you to make the adjustment. Okay, they want you to make some type of adjustment so that you can have this aha epiphany type of moment, and that veil can slowly but surely continue to lift upward. All right, and you can be able to see exactly what you need to see in order to move forward. All right, I'm getting like the veil being pulled over your eyes. All right, the veil being pulled over your eyes in a situation, but you have the ability, power number three, to help that veil to lift so that you can see with the clarity that you need to see. Delicate role. So this may even be a delicate situation for some of you. Okay, but you have to, they want you to be willing to be honest about this situation. And I'm getting be honest to yourself. All right, it's time for you to really be honest with yourself about a situation. All right. All right, and then you guys have a spiritual adventure. All right, and it says travel, education, experience, and inspiration. All right. And what I love from this image in this picture is that the lady that's sitting there is blind, right? I assume that she's blind because she has, her stick there for guidance, right? But right across from her, she also has her angel there for guidance. So it's like they're saying to trust the process, right? And look at things like, okay, from this image, right, we know that she can't see, right? We know that she can't see, but if she allows her angel to be her guide, she doesn't need to see, right? She doesn't need to see because she's trusting in the process of, she's trusting that throughout this adventure, okay, throughout this travel, throughout this trying to get from point A to point B, that she's going to be guided in the right direction, right? So that would take for her to, figuratively speaking, because if she's blind, she can't see, but figuratively speaking, that would trust for her, that would take for her to trust of being able to see things from a different perspective, a different angle, right? And that's what spirit wants you to do in this situation. Trust that even though the angle that you're looking from, it's not giving you the full view that you need to move forward. Trust that they're guiding you so that you can move around this situation, whatever this is for you. All right, so that you can see once you get to your next destination, or once you're going from point A to B, at B you might be able to have a little bit more clarity, right? What you couldn't see when you were at point A, you might be able to see once you reach that next destination. All right, and so this is what your angels want you to do. They want you to trust that they're guiding you to that next destination. All right, and you guys have Jophiel Pink, okay, with compassion, self care, simplification, and beauty. All right. And this is I love this coming next to the delicate rose, right? And that's why I say I feel like this could be a delicate matter for some of you. And then with the Jofio pink coming up, which signifies self care, this is you really taking that time to load self awareness around this situation and how it's having such an impact on you that you may not be consciously aware of. Okay, and so it's time to bring to light um, that there are things that needs to be said. There are truths that needs to be acknowledged, whether it's about yourself or whether it's about um, the surrounding community of people around you. Those truths need to be exposed in order for you to get to a better, happier, healthier place. All right. Um, I'm getting so like your view has been clouded, and this would make sense where they're telling you to look at things from a different angle, right? And I'm getting view of self, right? Your view of self has been clouded, and so there needs to be a breakthrough for you all to be able to recognize, this about yourself and what's happening so that you can choose to go the right direction. All right, so that you could choose to make the right choices that's going to allow for you to move in the right direction. All right, and allowing yourself that valuable insight to be able to um I'm getting not allow yourself to be critiqued or judged. All right, and I'm getting to that some of you may have tempered feelings or tempered emotions, right? I'm getting almost as if, like people like walking over you, so to say, right? Then that could be another reason why delicate rose is coming up, because you may have some delicacy around your emotions and your feelings at this time. And so they want you to be honest with yourself in regards to and what I just got now is that the veil that's being lifted is for you to recognize these situations, people or patterns that has brung you here, right? This is the veil that's being lifted for you to see different angles. So it's now it's coming together that you are meant to see situations or people or scenarios that's currently going on in your life from different views. All right. I'm getting some of you may have been lying to yourself about these people, situations, or scenarios, right? And now it's time for you to continue to lift that veil to see these things for who and what they are. All right. And this is going to allow you to tackle the issue uh, from a different perspective and tackle this the issue at hand. And the issue at hand, pal number 3, is getting you back on track. All right. And I'm getting that with this spiritual adventure card. You guys have been blinded for a long time to this scenario, but even though you were refusing to see or acknowledge, your angels and your spirit team was still always there trying to guide you. All right, they were still always there trying to guide you, even though you may have been refusing to see things for what they truly were. All right, and High Priestess, this energy is coming up so that you can step into that power of revelation and the veil being lifted for you to see these things for what they really are. All right, but let's see what else we have. You guys have be comforted. All right. And it says the angels are always by your side, guiding you through life's challenges and illuminating your path. Let their messages of love and hope comfort your soul. Yes. And this is just like in this card, I was saying, like, the angel is guiding her, even though she doesn't have the vision or the sight to see on her own, the angel is still here guiding, right? And this card says the angels are always by your side, guiding you. All right, in those challenging times, in those times where the veil is not fully lifted and you can't see things for what they are. So allow yourself to experience that comfort from your angels, from your spirit team, so that you can come out of this delicate situation. All right, so that you can come out of this delicate situation. All right, and they're pointing out to me that the most important thing right now, um, for you all in this pile, is self-care. All right. Self care, feeling like a rose within. They're saying feeling like a rose within, or ready to blossom and bloom. Pile number 3. I don't know why I want to say broom. Ready to blossom and bloom. Okay. And this is why it's going to be important for you all to really shed light or begin to lift that veil and see things. Power number 3. I feel like some of you guys have been um, refusing to see things for what they really are. All right. And also, what I'm getting with this near future is that revelation is going to come to you. I'm, they're saying whether you like it or not, there's going to be some type of revelation around something in the near future that's going to fully expose a situation, a person, a scenario for what it really is. Okay. Because it's going to be part of what's needed in order for you to heal. All right. And I'm getting, even though it may not be a positive revelation, okay, it may be hurtful to the heart, is what I'm getting. This is when you allow your angels to come through and give you the comfort. Allow yourself to be comforted. right? Allow yourself to be guided, that even though you may not be able to see what's next or what's moving forward, understand that the revelation is going to be for a pure healing journey and for you to further expand and grow. All right, so you can get back to, I'm getting now like a wilted rose. So now it's whatever is going to be revealed is so that you can get back to blossoming and blooming. Okay, from within, though, is what they're saying, from within, letting your light shine from within. All right, so because again, I'm getting someone is, is refusing to see things for what they are, and the perspectives need to be shifted. All right, perspectives needs to be shifted. All right. So then now let's see what in tarot messages we have. So thank you, beautiful beloved Mother Goddess Isis. Can you please provide pile number 3 with additional messages in regards to what else the angels want them to know? All right. I just got trust the process. All right. Be honest with yourself. It's time to speak your truth. All right, it's what they're saying. It's time for you to speak your truth. Power number 3, around a situation, and I feel like in the near future, with in the near future being there, it's going to come that time in the near future where you won't have a choice but to do just that. Okay, around some area. All right, and you guys have awakening. All right, and awakening is also the Hanged Man. All right, and this is another card of, choosing to have a different perspective. All right, choosing to look at things from a different angle. All right, things may have felt upside down and topsy turvy, this whole time, and now it's time for you to kind of just take that moment of pause and for reflection and insight. Okay, and the card also says an awakening where you see things in a whole new light. All right, and this is what your angels want you to do. Have that awakening moment where you see things from a whole new light. Power number 3. All right, looking at things from a different angle. Right, and definitely this is what's happening in this awakening card. Right, also the Hangman. Right, him being upside down on this tree, he's definitely seeing things from a whole different angle. Right, from a whole different view than how he would see them if he were upright. Right, but this view that he's in is needed. Right, he's needing to be in that moment to really see things, from that different angle, to gain more clarity. All right, to see things that he may have been missing when he thought things were just straight, narrow, clear sight, clear vision. No, things need to be turned upside down a bit for him to really see the big picture. And I feel like that's too tied into in the near future, that revelation, things being turned upside down so that you can see, see the wolf in sheep's disguise. All right. And then you guys have the King of Fire, which is also the King of Wands. All right. And this is definitely a king that knows how to stand in its power. All right. Who knows how to take control. All right. Who knows how to really see the bigger picture. Right. Knows how to speak his truth, communicating his truth and his vision. Right. So this is what the awakening will do for you. Right, this is when you're learning to see things from a different angle and you really letting those things click for you. This is going to allow you, power number 3, to really step into your power. Because right now I feel like with the way you're viewing things, your power is being stripped away from you and you're not realizing that it is. So in the near future, there are going to be revelations that's going to help you to see that. All right. And you have the 3 of Fire, which is the 3 of Wands. All right. It's going to allow you to see that. And it's going to allow for those ships that's going to come in, that's going to take you to your next opportunity. All right. So that if whatever this is not it, you're going to be put in a place of being able to see that it's not it, so that you can move forward. All right. And not just move forward, but move forward like standing in your power. Pal number 3. Moving forward, standing in your power. All right. All right. And let's see one more message for you all. But yeah, if this is going to be a difficult situation, where the revelation is, a lot more than anticipated or a lot more than can be handled, on an emotional level, then allow your spirit team and your angels to come in and comfort you. Allow them to guide you. Allow them to show you the way. And I'm getting show you back to your path of self-love and happiness and self-care. All right, because I do feel like it has been stripped away or distorted in some type of way. All right. Let's see what. Oh, these cards are just like flopping out all over the place. Sorry. All right, so one more message for pal number 3. Yes, so you guys are going to gain new clarity around whatever this is for you all. All right, and we have the 9 of air, which is the 9 of swords, guys. And this is you stepping out of that energy of just, being held down, right? Someone has been bogging your energy. Someone or something has been bogging down your energy. All right. And this is why it's going to be important for you to refocus your thoughts. All right. Look at things from different angles. Start to see the clearer picture. All right. No longer like having that veil pulled over your eyes and not seeing things for what they truly are. All right. And so this is what you're being asked to do, because it's like with the 9 of swords, it's almost like this slumber type energy, right? You can't see the truth because of all the emotional, mental baggage that's surrounding you, right? So you can't see through clearly. All right, but that's okay, because your guides are going to be there to illuminate those problem areas. All right, in the near future, I feel like something's going to be brought to the surface in the near future. Some problem areas are going to be exposed for you all in the near future, and some of you may already know what this is. All right, some of you may already know what this is, but have been in denial about it. Okay. So lastly, I'm going to, well, I already pulled an angelic activation message. And so this activation message is going to be to help you to resonate with the messages that has come through, from this reading. And also to help give you that light activation for yourself, so that you're not only channeling in and receiving the messages as intended from this reading, but that you're also able to see it throughout, okay, throughout your day, throughout your week, throughout your month, and you're pulling in those right angelic light frequencies to give you answers where needed. All right. And so then this is the image that you all have here. All right. And this is the Holy Spirit. All right. And it says miracles are possible. All right. And the message says your ability to experience miracles is down to your capacity to believe that miracles are possible for you. Don't give up hope. A real turnaround is possible now. The light of angels is surrounding you, inviting you to step into the most gracious receiving state possible. Open your heart and expect a miraculous solution. You are worthy. Know it. And the activation is I am worthy of miracles in all forms. Yes, and I also feel like this is what in the near future is, right? This is some type of miraculous solution coming up to whatever problem this is for you all, right? Whatever that I'm getting, we're choosing to turn the blind eye to. All right, there's going to be some type of miraculous solution that's going to come through and illuminate this situation for you in a way where you know what your next steps are. You know what you have to do to move forward. Okay. All right, so pal number 3, this is what I have for you. Be sure to like, okay, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, my lovelies, take care and bye bye.